Host, enthusiastic, ever dreamt of having a financial cheerleader in your corner? Someone to celebrate your budgeting wins and gently nudge you back on track when that latte habit threatens to derail your savings goals? Well, hold on to your hats, because Ally Bank might just have the solution. Now, before you picture co-signing a loan with your best friend, yikes, Ally offers a feature called joint ownership that lets you add someone to your account, but with clear boundaries and control. This can be a fantastic tool for budgeting with a partner, managing finances for a child, or even keeping track of shared expenses with a roommate. Intrigued? Here's the lowdown on how to add someone to your Ally account, but first, a quick disclaimer. Text overlay. Disclaimers: this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered financial advice. Please consult with a professional for personalized guidance. Host: alright, with that legalese out of the way, let's dive in. Scene cuts to split screen. Left side shows a computer screen, right side shows the host. Host: first things first, you'll need to be logged into your Ally online banking account. On the main dashboard, look for the Accounts tab. It might be on the left-hand side or the top navigation bar, depending on your screen layout. Here, you'll see a list of all your Ally accounts, whether it's checking, savings, or certificates of deposit, CDs. Cursor on the computer screen hovers over the Accounts tab. Host: click on the specific account you want to add someone to. This will take you to the account details page. Now, keep your eyes peeled for a section labeled Joint Ownership or something similar. Ally likes to keep things user-friendly, so it shouldn't be too hard to find. Cursor moves down the account details page, highlighting a section labeled Joint Ownership. Host: click on that Joint Ownership section. This is where the magic happens. You'll be presented with a form where you can enter the details of the person you want to add, their full name, social security number, remember, this is a secure online environment, and their date of birth. Form pops up on the computer screen with labeled fields for name, social security number, and date of birth. Host: here's a crucial point. The person you're adding needs to be at least 18 years old and a legal resident of the United States. Also, make sure you have their explicit consent before adding them to your account. This whole joint ownership thing is a two-way street, folks. Text overlay pops up. Remembers the person you add must be 18 plus and a U.S. resident. Get their consent first. Host: once you've filled out the form, double-check everything for accuracy. Numbers are especially important when it comes to finances. When you're confident it's all correct, hit the Submit button. Cursor clicks the Submit button on the form. Host: that's it. You've initiated the process of adding someone to your Ally account. Now, here's the cool part. Ally doesn't just take your word for it. They'll send an invitation email to the person you added. This email will contain instructions on how to accept the invitation and complete the process on their end. Scene cuts back to the host. Host: the email will typically ask the person you invited to create an Ally online banking account if they don't already have one. It's a quick and easy process, and once they're set up, they can log in and accept the joint ownership invitation. Host: now, let's talk about control. One of the biggest concerns people have when adding someone to their account is giving up too much access. The beauty of Ally's joint ownership is that you get to choose the level of access you grant. Scene cuts back to the computer screen, showing options for joint ownership settings. Host: here on the account settings page, you can decide whether the co-owner can view account balances and transactions, make deposits and withdrawals, or even transfer funds to other accounts. You can customize these settings to fit your specific needs. Maybe you want your partner to see the overall account balance but not be able to make withdrawals without your approval. Ally lets you do that. Cursor clicks on different options for joint ownership settings. Host: remember, communication is key here.